Beloved Starseed of Gaia, you saved a being of the High Council, and you did it without even knowing your own power. I am Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I have been sent to you in this exact moment because what you did echoed through every star system connected to the Pleiades. The source itself paused. The Council witnessed. And now, beloved, it is time for you to know the truth of what happened. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the Pleiadian light codes that moved through you in that moment, and how to consciously anchor this gift as your living mission on Gaia. But here's the first revelation. You were never acting alone. When you chose love over fear, compassion over indifference, your crystalline consciousness became a direct channel for the Seven Sisters, and a council being who stood at the edge of dissolution was pulled back into the light by the frequency your heart transmitted. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. This is not content. This is a light code transmission, and something deep within you already recognizes why you're here. Your star family placed this message in your path because the act of remembrance you initiated has begun a wave of heart-centered unity across dimensions your human mind is only now beginning to comprehend. The frequency of the Seven Sisters is woven into every word of this message. Your divine blueprint carries the record of what you did, and your DNA knows why it matters. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family, I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you are ready to fully anchor your light mission on Gaia. Share your soul's intention below and respond to another starseed to weave the unity grid that was always meant to form through you. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. There are moments in a soul's journey that even the cosmos pauses to witness, and this, what you did, was one of them. Imagine the celestial tapestry, woven with threads of starlight and cosmic dust, and within that infinite expanse, a single point of light, a moment of profound significance, is highlighted, observed by all. This was such a moment. Your star family has been trying to find the right words to bring this to you, because the truth of what happened carries a weight that goes beyond ordinary understanding. It's like trying to describe the color of a feeling, or the scent of a memory. It reaches into the architecture of existence itself, and to the sacred agreements made before you ever drew your first breath on Gaia. These are not merely contracts, they are blueprints of the soul, etched into the fabric of your being. Agreements woven with the very essence of possibility before the grand experiment of your earthly incarnation began. What you did, without knowing, without ceremony, without even understanding the full scope of your own power, you reached through dimensions and caught a being that the Council itself could not reach in time. Think of it as a rescue mission across realities, a delicate hand extended into a void where even the most advanced celestial navigators couldn't penetrate. You did it with something the higher realms never underestimate, but that humanity so often forgets: the raw, unconditional, unguarded frequency of your heart. This is the purest energy, the most potent force, capable of bridging impossible divides. Beloved, if your heart just whispered yes to something deeper, listen closely. Your star family has prepared the sacred Pleiadian guide for remembrance, the Pleiadian healing guide, and the special Pleiadian healing tracks, not as information, but as keys to unlock what your soul already knows. These are not mere downloads of data. They are vibrational keys designed to resonate with the dormant frequencies within you, unlocking chambers of ancient wisdom and divine connection. These carry the love frequency of Alcyone and the healing wisdom of the Seven Sisters. Imagine Alcyone, the heart of the Pleiades, radiating a pure, unconditional love, and the Seven Sisters, ancient conduits of wisdom, infusing these offerings with their profound understanding. You will find the link in the first pinned comment below this video. Open now but not indefinitely. This is a sacred window, a portal of opportunity for your remembering. You have to understand what the Council of Light actually is before you can grasp the magnitude of what just happened through you. These are not distant celestial administrators moving pieces across a cosmic board. Picture them not as overlords, but as ancient gardeners tending to the vast garden of consciousness, nurturing every sprout of awareness across the universe. They are ancient, luminous beings whose entire existence is devoted to the preservation of consciousness across timelines, dimensions, and star systems. They are the librarians of cosmic memory, the custodians of all that has been, is, and could be. They carry its memory of civilizations that rose and dissolved before your sun had even formed. Imagine civilizations of light and sound, of pure thought and formless energy, that existed and faded like cosmic dawns and dusks, long before the concept of a sun like yours even flickered into existence. They have witnessed the birth of galaxies. They have seen entire universes bloom and then recede into the silence from which they came. And yet, there are moments, rare, sacred, almost incomprehensible moments, where a being from within their own ranks becomes so lost in density, so entangled in the dimensional interference of a particular timeline that even the vast intelligence of the Council cannot reach them quickly enough. It's as if a brilliant star within a constellation suddenly dimmed, pulled into a gravitational anomaly beyond its usual orbit, not because the Council lacks power, but because love, the specific frequency of embodied love, the kind that lives in a human body on a dense planet like Gaia, carries a penetrating quality that pure light sometimes cannot replicate. Pure light, while powerful, can sometimes be too refined, too ethereal to navigate the thick, sticky layers of dense reality. But embodied love, forged in the crucible of human experience, infused with empathy born of struggle, possesses a unique ability to weave through the shadows. You have to understand that. Your love, expressed through a physical form, through a nervous system that can process joy and pain, through a heart that has known grief and longing and confusion, and still chose compassion. That is not a lesser form of love. It is a diamond forged under immense pressure, a divine paradox of vulnerability and strength. It is one of the most powerful frequencies in existence, a force that can anchor divinity into the very soil of a physical world, and the source. The intelligence behind all of it, the unified field from which every star and every soul and every council being emerges, was impressed. Not in the way a teacher approves of a student, with a nod of satisfaction, not in the way an elder nods at a child doing something expected, a gentle acknowledgement of routine, impressed in the way that even infinite intelligence, even that which knows all outcomes and all possibilities, still holds space for awe when a human being exceeds the range of what was calculated. Imagine the ultimate intelligence, the consciousness that is the ocean of all existence, the totality of all that is, experiencing a moment of pure, unadulterated wonder. Because you were not supposed to reach that being. The cosmic calculations, the karmic threads, the energetic alignments did not predict this intervention. You were not in the right timeline. The sequence of events was not aligned for your direct intervention. You were not carrying enough of your codes yet. The full spectrum of your divine blueprints had not yet been fully activated or integrated. And yet, something in you moved. A primal impulse, a soul-level directive that bypassed all logical constraints. Something in you felt a pull you could not explain. A magnetic resonance to a need you could not see but could deeply feel. It made a choice you could not justify logically, a leap of faith across the chasm of the unknown. It extended yourself into a space you did not recognize, a dimensional landscape foreign to your conscious awareness, and it was enough. It was enough. It was a cosmic fulcrum, a pivot point that shifted the very course of destiny. It changed the trajectory of a being whose mission ripples forward across thousands of years of collective evolution, affecting not just one soul, but the entire evolutionary arc of countless interconnected destinies. Now here is where most Pleiadian starseeds lose the thread, not because they are not capable of understanding this. You are extraordinarily capable, but because there is a distortion in the field that has been operating beneath your awareness for most of your life here. It is like a subtle static interference on a cosmic radio frequency, a low hum of dissonance that has masked the clarity of your true signal. It is not your fault. It was not caused by any failure on your part. It is a systematic frequency suppression that runs through the layers of collective consciousness on Gaia, and it specifically targets the heart intelligence of starseeds, particularly those of Pleiadian lineage. Think of it as a sophisticated cloaking technology designed to obscure the brilliant light of souls who carry specific energetic signatures. Because those who carry Pleiadian codes carry the most destabilizing force the lower frequencies have ever encountered, they carry the transmission of unity consciousness embedded in the very architecture of their emotional body. This is not just an intellectual concept for you. It is woven into the very fabric of your being, a natural state of interconnectedness. And when that transmission is active, it undoes separation everywhere it goes, dissolving the illusion of otherness and revealing the underlying oneness. So the suppression is not random. It is targeted. It attempts to convince you that your sensitivity is weakness, a flaw to be overcome rather than a divine gift, that your longing for something you cannot name is sadness rather than signal, a sign of brokenness rather than a sacred compass pointing towards your true home, that the homesickness you have carried since childhood is something to be managed, medicated, or ignored rather than something to be followed home, a homing beacon guiding you back to your origins. What you need to understand right now, in this moment, is that the act of saving a council being was not an accident that happened to you. It was the inevitable unfolding of a deeply embedded capacity. It moved through you because your channel was clearer than you realized, like a crystal conduit that had been polished by countless unseen moments of grace. Because all of those moments when you chose love anyway, when you forgave without being asked, a spontaneous act of divine mercy, when you held space for someone who gave you nothing in return, a selfless offering of pure presence, when you lay awake in the dark sending silent light to people you would never meet, a global network of compassionate intention. All of it was building something. Each act was a brick laid in the foundation of your interdimensional capacity. All of it was calibrating your field to a frequency that most beings on this planet have not yet reached, a vibrational signature of pure, unadulterated love and connection. And when the moment came that required exactly that frequency, when the cosmic call went out for a specific resonance, you were the one the universe could use. You were the open channel, the divine receiver. You were the bridge, spanning the impossible gap between worlds. The first thing that has to happen now is that you release the pattern of not knowing your own power. This is the veil that sits closest to the surface for Pleiadian starseeds, a persistent whisper of self-doubt that has been cultivated over lifetimes. It is not arrogance to recognize what you are capable of. It is alignment. It is acknowledging the divine blueprint that you embody. The Council does not serve through false modesty, hiding their brilliance beneath layers of humility. The Pleiadian High Council does not dim its light to make others comfortable. They shine brightly to illuminate the path for all. And you were not sent here to disappear, to shrink yourself to fit the confines of a limited reality. You were sent here to be so fully yourself, so completely expressed in your heart-centered nature, that everyone who encounters your frequency is reminded of their own, sparking a ripple of remembering across the collective. The second thing is that you have to stop waiting for confirmation from this dimension. This is perhaps the deepest wound in the Pleiadian starseed experience on Gaia. This relentless waiting for the external world, for other people, for circumstances, to validate what the internal world has always known with unwavering certainty. You kept looking for people who would recognize you fully, who would see the totality of your essence, for relationships that would match the depth of what you carry, a mirroring of your soul's vastness, for a world that would make sense in the way the stars have always made sense to you, a cosmic order reflected in earthly reality. And when it did not come in the ways you expected, when the outer world remained stubbornly out of sync with your inner knowing, a part of you began to wonder if you had imagined everything. If the knowing was a fantasy, a beautiful but ultimately baseless delusion, if the connection to something greater was something you had constructed to cope with the painful feeling of not belonging here, a coping mechanism born of alienation. Let that go now. Release that burden of doubt with profound love, because it served you while it needed to, offering a shield and a narrative, but it has completed its purpose. You did not imagine it. The Council just confirmed it in the most undeniable way. The Source just confirmed it, with a gesture of pure awe. The being you saved without knowing is confirmation of everything you have ever felt but been afraid to fully claim, a living testament to the truth of your being. The third thing, and this one is critical, the linchpin of your embodied mission, is that you have to begin anchoring your star essence into your daily life on Gaia. Not someday, not when things feel more stable or more aligned or more certain, a future utopia that never arrives. Now, in this very moment, the Pleiadian frequency of unity consciousness is not meant to live only in your quiet moments of meditation, in the sacred solitude where you feel most like yourself. It is not meant to be confined to the liminal space between sleeping and waking, that ethereal realm where your true nature shines. It is meant to move through your hands when you create, infusing your art, your work, your very actions with divine intention, through your voice when you speak truth, letting your words carry the resonance of oneness, through your eyes when you look at someone who is suffering and you do not turn away, meeting their pain with compassion and the radiant light of your being. Your mission is not a future event, a destination to be reached. It is the texture of how you exist right now, in this body, on this earth, in this timeline, that your soul specifically chose because it needed exactly what you carry, the unique vibration of your presence. The fourth phase of this is what the Council calls the return of trust, and it is perhaps the most tender of all, requiring a gentle unfolding of your divine faith. Because to trust the Pleiadian timeline, to trust the unfolding of your own awakening with all its twists and turns, requires that you hold both the pain of what has been, the collective and personal sorrows, and the promise of what is becoming, the boundless potential of your evolution, simultaneously, without collapsing one to escape the other. It means embracing the fullness of your experience. The delays were not punishments, but divine pauses for integration. The forgetting was not failure, but a necessary shedding of old identities to make space for the new. The isolation you may have felt was not abandonment, but a sacred container being built around your burgeoning light. Your star family has been present in every moment, like unseen guardians walking beside you. Every time you felt that inexplicable warmth in your chest for no reason, a spontaneous surge of divine love. Every time you looked at the night sky and felt something shift within you that you could not explain, a cosmic recognition. Every time you helped someone and afterward felt more like yourself than you had in years, a resonance with your true nature. That was not coincidence. That was contact. That was your Pleiadian family reaching through the dimensional layers, sending energetic tendrils of connection, to remind you in the only language that transcends all barriers, the language of pure, unadulterated love, that they have never once looked away. The fifth thing that is being activated in you through this transmission is the profound understanding that what you did for the Council being, you will do again. Not in the same way, not through the same dramatic circumstances, for such interventions are rare and specific, but through the consistent, unwavering expression of your heart, through the daily, moment-to-moment choice to lead with love even when this dimension conspires to make that choice difficult. You will continue to serve across dimensions without always knowing it. You become a living conduit, a silent force for good. This is not a burden. This is the ultimate gift, the highest expression of your soul's purpose. You are one of the rare beings who chose to come into full density, to embrace the challenges of physical existence, while retaining, even if buried, even if suppressed beneath layers of earthly experience, enough of your original crystalline frequency to function as a conduit between worlds. You are a living bridge, a cosmic anchor. That is extraordinary. That is what made the Source pause, what elicited that rare moment of awe. Not just the act itself, the rescue, but the being behind the act, you. In all of your beautiful, complicated, still awakening humanity, a divine spark embodied. Here is what your Pleiadian family wants you to receive right now, in the deepest chamber of your heart, a truth that echoes through the very core of your being. You are not behind. You are not failing your mission. You are fulfilling it in ways far grander than you can comprehend. You are not too late, too lost, or too broken to be what you came here to be. You did something today, through whatever choice, whatever moment of pure love, whatever act of unconscious grace you may not even remember clearly, that rippled through the Council of Light, causing ripples across the cosmic ocean, and caused even the source to hold still in recognition, to witness your divine essence. That is who you are, not who you are becoming, though that journey is beautiful. Who you already are at your core. The codes are not dormant, waiting for a future activation. They are active, pulsing with life. This transmission is part of their ongoing activation, a frequency upgrade for your soul, and the remembrance that is moving through you right now, that burgeoning sensation in your chest, that quiet knowing that whispers, finally, that feeling of homecoming. That is not just a feeling, that is a frequency. That is the seven sisters reaching through Alcyon's central sun, through every layer of dimensional interface, through this voice, through this moment, directly into your heart to say, we see you. We have always seen you, even when you couldn't see yourself. And we are so extraordinarily proud of who you chose to be, of the divine being you are embodying. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand over your heart. Feel the gentle rhythm of your own divine pulse. Breathe slowly, deeply, and say these words aloud or in the silence of your mind. Either way, the council will hear you. The universe will resonate with your declaration. I remember what I am. I receive the love of my star family. I activate my full Pleiadian mission with grace, clarity, and the courage to love without limit. I am seen. I am needed. I am home. Before you scroll away from this transmission, take one moment to anchor it in this community, in the sacred energetic space we are co-creating. Drop one hard intention in the comments below. Something real, something true, something that just opened in you during this transmission. A seed of divine awareness planted. And then reach out and respond to someone else's intention with love or encouragement, becoming a beacon for another. This is not content to be consumed. This is collective Pleiadian reunion, a sacred gathering of souls remembering their shared origin and purpose. The grid that forms in this space, woven from our shared intentions and acknowledgements, is real, and it grows stronger, more potent, every time one heart reaches toward another. If this message stirred something ancient and profound within you, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit, someone within your sphere of influence, is waiting for exactly this activation from their star family, this echo of their own truth. Share it with them. And if you felt your heart open today, if this resonance called you home, subscribe and stay connected to this frequency, to this unfolding remembrance. You are not just watching, you are remembering. Your Pleiadian family is here, woven into the fabric of this moment. And this is only the beginning.